Hello, beautiful people. For millennia, societies have grappled with human behavior seeking a compass to navigate right and wrong. We encounter a profound set of principles, the Ten Commandments. These precepts, said to be inscribed by God, have shaped civilizations for generations. Given to Moses on Mount Sinai, they are enshrined in sacred texts. Today we explore the relevance of these ancient edicts in our modern world. You shall have no other gods before me, proclaims the very first commandment. In a world teeming with distractions, with fleeting pleasures vying for our attention, this decree stands as a potent reminder to prioritize what is truly important. It challenges us to examine the idols of our modern age, wealth, fame, power, and to question whether we've placed them above the pursuit of something greater. This isn't merely about religious worship, but about the alignment of our values. What is the driving force behind our actions? Do we chase fleeting gratifications or strive towards a higher purpose? The first commandment calls us to define our own personal Sinai, to identify that which resonates with our deepest values and dedicate ourselves to its pursuit. The human heart yearns for tangible representations of the divine, for something we can see and touch. Yet the second commandment cautions us against this very impulse. You shall not make for yourself a carved image. It reminds us that true faith resides not in crafted idols but within the sanctuary of our own hearts. In today's world saturated with images, this commandment takes on new meaning. We are bombarded with carefully curated portrayals of perfection bodies, lifestyles, experiences. But the second commandment urges us to look beyond the superficial, to cultivate inner peace and recognize that true fulfillment is found in embracing our own unique journey. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, commands the third principle. This echoes far beyond simply uttering the divine name in a disrespectful manner. It speaks to the power of language itself, the capacity for words to uplift or to destroy. In our digital age where words can be flung across the globe in an instant, this commandment carries even greater weight. Are we using our voices to spread kindness and understanding, or are we contributing to the cacophony of negativity and hate? This principle challenges us to be mindful of our words, to use them as instruments of healing and connection rather than weapons of division. Chapter 4. The Rhythm of Rest. The fourth commandment, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, speaks to the importance of rest and rejuvenation. It beckons us to step off the treadmill of our busy lives, to carve out sacred space for reflection and replenishment. This principle transcends any specific day of the week. It's a universal call to honor our need for stillness, to reconnect with ourselves, our loved ones, and the natural world. Chapter 5. The Roots of Respect. Honor your father and your mother dictates the fifth commandment, a principle that underscores the importance of respect and gratitude. It acknowledges the debt we owe to our parents, the sacrifices they made, and the love they poured into our lives. This commandment encourages us to approach these bonds with compassion and understanding. It reminds us to recognize their humanity and strive to cultivate healthy connections. Chapter 6. The Sanctity of Life. You shall not murder. The sixth commandment underscores the paramount importance of human life. It is a fundamental tenet of a just society, recognizing every individual's inherent dignity and worth. This commandment calls us to reject violence, advocate for peace, and cherish every life. The seventh commandment, you shall not commit adultery, delves into the complexities of human relationships, emphasizing the sacredness of commitment and fidelity within marriage. It speaks to the importance of trust, honesty, and mutual respect. This principle extends beyond marriage to encompass all our relationships. It reminds us that true intimacy is built on honesty and respect. Chapter 8. You shall not steal, proclaims the eighth commandment, a straightforward principle that speaks volumes about the ethics of acquisition. It reminds us that true prosperity is not measured solely by material possessions, but by the integrity with which we acquire them. This commandment calls us to examine our relationship with material wealth. Do we acquire responsibly, ensuring that our possessions are obtained through ethical means? The eighth commandment urges us to redefine our understanding of success, to measure it not by what we accumulate, but by the positive impact we have on the world. Chapter 9. The ninth commandment, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor, strikes at the very heart of integrity and the importance of truth. It recognizes the devastating consequences of lies and deceit. In an age where misinformation spreads like wildfire, this commandment is more urgent than ever. It challenges us to be discerning consumers of information and to seek truth with an open mind and a critical eye. It reminds us that our words carry weight and that truth-telling is a responsibility we owe to society. Chapter 10. You shall not covet, states the final commandment, addressing the insidious nature of envy and the discontentment that arises from constantly comparing ourselves to others. It urges us to cultivate contentment with what we have, to appreciate our own unique blessings, and to find joy in the journey rather than constantly yearning for what we lack. In today's hyper-connected world, this commandment serves as a vital reminder to focus on our own paths, to cultivate gratitude for our own blessings, and to find fulfillment in our own unique experiences. These 10 ancient principles, etched in stone atop a distant mountain, resonate with surprising relevance in our modern world. They challenge us to be better human beings. The 10 Commandments, woven into human history, stand as a testament to our quest for meaning and connection.